Hi guys, your girl Oluwaferanmi.
And Moroundupe is my name.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Um, it's so nice having you guys on our space again. Thank you very much for the love and support so far. We really see and we appreciate them all. Thank you very much. So today we've got two interesting stories and quite unusual ones at that. Starting off, we've got this person, a lady, who uploaded it and was like, child keeps falling ill. They did series of tests and found out child was SS. Wifey is AS, Obi is AA. How on earth did they have a child who is SS? Wife sued the birth hospital for switching her baby. After much back and forth, Obi's friend asked to confess to the wife that her husband is AS. He lied about his genotype while dating. Obi starts pleading. If you are the one, if you are the wife, what would you do?
That's a big secret, though. Like a big secret.
To start with, what's your genotype first?
I'm AA now.
You're not sure.
I am sure that I am AA. AA. Hello.
AA in the building.
So
I think probably you might not be able to relate well because you're AA. I think people that are AS might be able to relate
Exactly.
very, very well because the thing is painful.
It's painful now. The child now is SS. And apart from, like, I know the child is important, but the fact that you lied, but also, was there no physical proof that
Myself and my husband, well, probably because I'm AA.
and it's true.
I never for once questioned my husband, because he said he's AA and I'm AA. I felt like even if he's AS, there's no need for me to double check because, well, he is what he is. But for the man to know that the lady is AS and he just wanted to marry this lady or he wanted to have something to do with this lady, he had to lie that he's AA. And now they gave birth to SS. The child, I'm sure, left to the lady. I don't think she was going to marry the man.
Sure. Like most ladies, nobody will want to go for that.
Also, most ladies.
Like, I mean, for most women.
For everybody.
No, and for men, there are some men that can still be like, maybe you can still go ahead and give you some other suggestions. Maybe you can adopt, you can.
I think it's the spur of the. Is that spur of the moment? That's why they'll be giving you options.
That's what I'm saying. That we women, we like. I think we make when it comes to things like this, we make rational decision because you're the one that will carry the baby for 9 months. And you are the one that will have more closeness to the babies. You always be there with them when they are in pain. So it's just I don't know.
I think
crazy.
The reason why it's painful for me is because I've seen and I've looked after SS patients, and it is not funny at all. Especially if it's something that is avoidable from the onset. Exactly. From the onset. So now, no. The child will be going through a lot of pain. And it's not a pain of just 1 year, it's forever.
Jeez.
Hey.
How long did they even do that?
No, the man should be jailed. He's not even.
No,
I'm sorry, my love.
Why?
Because he lied.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that everybody.
It's fraud.
No, nobody can jail him now. He lied. I think we just apologize. But
apologize for what?
No, I mean, in this woman's situation, I don't. Obi starts pleading. If you are to be the wife, she wants us to give her, like, tell her what to do.
Please, because there's no.
What do you have to say to her?
It's quite dicey. Oh God, I pray it never happens to me. Can never happen to me. I pray it never happens to someone close to me because it's going to be so painful. And what I'm going to say now, I'm sorry for whoever I'm going to offend. Is in two ways. I can tell the person to just leave the man and then just walk off the relationship, or stay with the man and chances are you might do abortion, in the sense that you will want to have other children, because of course you might not just want to settle down. You might not just want to settle with one child. You might want to have other children, and when you have other children, there's this kind of technology, I'm not sure about that, that tests the child while it's still in the belly, to check the genotype. So if they're like, this baby's genotype is SS, so they can do abortion. So God knows how many abortion you are going to do for you to have AS or AA child. And I don't think it's worth all those stress, to be honest, because I know you wouldn't want to have 2 SS children. Even to have one, God save, is expensive, a lot of stress and all.
She didn't tell us her own. She's AS.
She is AS from the onset. She made that known to the man. The man now lied and said, I'm AA, don't worry. Like, so what do you think? If you had to meet a lady.
OP, wifey, I can't make that decision for you. At the end of the day, it's your decision to make.
If you had to be the person, that's the question.
I think you can still talk things through, really, because you don't want to. Number one, the baby is still alive, and I don't think you want to be in a situation where you have to be the only one to nurse that child, because you need support system. At the end of the day, you need someone to support you mentally. The mess has already been made, and I think you can still walk through it. You can actually. It's something you guys can fight together. You have to find a place in your heart to forgive. You have to find a place.
You are stress free, like you don't have wahala.
I know. It's not about being stress free. What do you want to do? You want to go and start all over again with who we accept you with one child, especially with a child with SS.
I'm still not cake.
When the stress of taking care of a child, of the child like that eats you, you forget you are still one in town. So no. I think you guys just need to talk things through. You'll be fine. Don't worry. The Lord is your strength. I'm praying for you. So what do you think? It's the same thing. Don't say anything else. There's nothing you can do. You can't leave. One cannot live in that. You just have to wait. Stay for your child's sake.
Okay.
So. Alright. So that's the reason. He lied. I'm sure he's regretting his decision.
So do you want to talk about read the comment?
Yeah, that's true. We have some comments here. So the person says, so not only did he lie about something as serious as his genotype, but he also let his wife go through the trauma of thinking that baby was switched at birth. Yes, which we didn't say earlier. So watching their child suffer while keeping quiet, that's unforgivable. This isn't just a small lie. This is a life and death. The child now has to live with sickle cell complication because of his selfishness.
Yeah.
If I were to be the wife, I'd be done. No amount of sorry can undo the pain my child will endure for life. Divorce would be on the table, not out of anger, but because I can't trust someone who could lie about something as serious. And honestly, I make sure everyone knew exactly why. If it like in Nigeria, like even if you tell the family about, like, this person says, now make sure everyone knows about the reason. But Nigeria, we like say mentality now, or once you tell your family, the parents or maybe the man or your parent, they'll be like, stay. They still be like,
don't change it. Don't worry.
Still. You can't leave your husband because there was something nobody else, that kind of thing. Just like I said earlier, But at the end of the day, I think you're still the one that will make that decision yourself. Though, yeah.
Do you think if she eventually doesn't divorce this man, do you think it's advisable for them to have another child?
I don't think it's advisable. Unless they want to keep trying. I don't know. I don't think it's advisable. Because you can't say when they're going to have They can still have AS, right?
Idea is the AS is 50% chance
And AA
25%. It is well. Guys, so what do you think? It's quite dicey.
I'm trying to
Picture everything, like it's really dicey, like it's painful as a lady, like as for the woman in question, like I don't want to be in her shoes because I heard you just do fear all the time. Like, how can someone lie? That's a very terrible lie, and the lie that is going to affect a child for the rest of his life. No, it's wickedness.
So moving on to the next story, it says, does it look bad if someone refuses to give me a reference? I have no idea why. Maybe because I went on sick leave in the last few weeks of living, but my previous manager from 1.5 years ago has refused a reference previously. A job has come up in the same area of nursing in a different area in the United Kingdom, but I'm worried the recruiting manager will be put off with a refusal of reference. I banked at the same time, so just...
I banked at the same, like bank shifts.
Okay, I banked at the same time, so just put a bank reference, but she may find it odd, especially if it's the same area. I may not want to speak to them. Anyone else add this? I'm worried. I'm trying to understand this latest. Do you mind shedding light?
So it's just a lady that was seeking reference from our previous manager, and the manager has refused to provide this reference because she's thinking because she went on sick leave before she left the workspace. And she also said at the same time that I think that period after she was okay, she picked bank shifts in that same space. Yet, although she provided bank reference, but instead of bank reference and proper manager reference is slightly different. I'm not a recruiter. I don't know, but there's a way. If my manager gives me reference, it holds more weight than just normal bank or something. So she was just a little bit worried if the recruiter might find it weird. And
but why would they recruit? Refuse to give her reference. She worked. I think she I don't know.
So that is it. I think the problem is she should know why the manager is refusing to
exactly. Give her. There should be a reason. You can't, even if you're going to give her a bad review.
And that's another thing. You cannot give a bad review.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Because I was told like one of the rules of recruitment, blah blah blah. Those people that did HR thing, you are not permitted to give if they do not sack you.
Yeah,
you are not allowed to give bad review. Yeah. So I think it's just best for the girl to
she needs to at least like if she can still get in touch with the
manager.
Yes, with them. It's because it's from 1.5 years ago.
Till now, my manager, my MD. Is it MD? Yeah, my MD from Nigeria. If I need a reference, I just text him. Hello, sir. I need a reference. I'm going to contact you. Like, it's that simple. And how many years ago have I worked with this man?
Exactly. So I see that like there's no reason why. Like you just need to confirm what exactly is the reason.
Yeah.
She's according to what she said, she's not sure.
She doesn't even
what she said. She's not sure.
She doesn't even know.
She's just thinking maybe because she went on sick
leave
for some time.
So probably
few weeks to leaving the job. Well, I don't think that should that like
that is enough.
You are entitled to sick leave. If you are sick, you are sick. It's not like you lied about it. So I don't think.
I think the manager has got their own reason for not giving this reference.
Another thing is that are you sure she even saw the email?
You're onto something. Yeah. Well, so there are lots of the story is not well detailed, so there are lots of maybe. Let me just deviate a little bit.
That's fine.
Because this is a real life thingy. That's the reference. A very good friend of mine, I know she will see this video. a very good friend of mine, when we came to the UK then newly, we needed reference. for you to before you start work,
Yeah.
you needed reference. And she contacted a nurse and say, okay, can you just say I've worked with you? No, not can you say I've worked with you. So most times when you request for reference, there are two types of reference: character reference and professional. Is it professional or work reference? So I'm not sure which reference exactly she asked this nurse to give her, and this person held on to the reference sheet for weeks. And later on told my friend and said, oh, I'm sorry, I won't be able to provide this reference to you.
What was the reason?
Because I've never worked with you before.
They did actually work together.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if it's a character reference or work reference, but whichever. What do you think in that instance? Like, are you the kind of person that even if you've not worked with the person, you're happy to give reference? Or
no, I don't even think it's right for you to give reference for someone you've never worked with.
What if it's character reference and we are church members?
Doesn't matter, we don't know you now.
Character reference is different from work reference.
But character reference, I think the person must have known you for a while.
And we've been in church together. Like, it's not like I got to the UK in 2 weeks. I said you should be providing reference to me.
No, I don't think that. Like, if you are looking at unless you want to do mercy, let me just show you.
Yeah.
But if not, so it's not. I don't think it's right. No, it's not.
To me, yeah. No. To me, if it's character reference, if I know you, couple of months, I feel like I'm happy to. Like, I
know you, yeah, like you said, if I know,
like church member,
you know that
church member, we greet each other every day. I know your husband. Well, I know your husband. Not that I know your husband, dele, but I shall know your husband. I know your family. Like, we see each other in church. We greet each other. If I don't greet you, come and say, sister, so, how are you? How was service today? You understand?
Okay, like
and it's because I'm a newcomer in that environment, and you are a nurse, and so because I'm a nurse too, but a student nurse. So you are like more like, I don't want to use the word mentor, but you shall look after new nurses in that environment.
Yeah, so I think that still like that still makes sense. The person can still go, but in a situation where you don't know the person.
No, I won't advise you. Mm-hmm. So I feel like character reference.
But why did she even accept the form in first?
That's it.
Because if you head on to the reference
for weeks.
And so you've like the person.
It was not my friend. I was reminding that. Please, when will you give me the reference?
Because those days that the letter has been with you, she would have gotten someone else
exactly to do the reference. So that was what pained my friend. Anyways, like, I'm not angry that you didn't provide this reference for me, but for the fact that you held on to this, and I was in my head, I was like, oh, she has filled the form. She's not just, because every time she sees my friend, like, oh, your reference, don't worry, I'll get it. I'll give it to you. It's at home. I forgot. In the end, I was like, I'm sorry, I can't give you the reference.
So all the time you were telling me I will do. So what did you do?
Nothing. So I think for me, I'm not against the fact that that lady must have got her reasons for not giving the reference.
Sure. So, but I just feel like for you to have waited 7
if you know you were not going to do it, just tell me there and then. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I've not worked with you before.
So it's just it's understandable because probably you're scared too. So it's understandable. You don't want to put yourself in any risk. It's understandable, but you don't have to hold on to other people's
giving them false hope.
Yes, giving them false hope. At the end, it will also delay their
process application. Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's just
Well, my friend was really pissed. She was really angry, really.
No, I know.
And which is justified. But I just thought about it now. My husband was telling me, I was like, you don't just dish out reference like on a platter of gold. And I feel like
no. Especially when it comes to nursing, if it is, I don't know if it's the best place to talk about it, but when it's some professional stuff, you know that you've never worked with that person.
But if it is with character reference, I don't mind. Anyone can fill the character reference for you, though. Your landlord can fill the character reference for you.
Anybody can feel it as long but that's if the person is happy. If you are not happy, that's fine.
Well, if you are not happy, you are not happy about it.
Exactly, it's because I'm sure the person will surely have their reasons. So, but if you can't do it, it's fine. Just let the person know. You don't have to waste their time. You don't have to waste your own time. So it's normal for people to you know, like if I decide not to do it, I'm sure there will be reasons. So just accept it the way it is, and then get someone else to do it.
I mean, I'm happy to do professional reference if I supposed to have worked with you. Character reference if I know you on a one-to-one basis.
If you know the person. But you know there are some people that they don't know you. You don't even know them.
No, you I can't just
to help.
Babe, for me to come and give you reference to few, of course, would have had that one-to-one. You cannot just be walking on the street and just please them to my.
What if it's a referral? Like someone like, please, can you help my sister to do this?
Some people do that.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's in a situation where someone comes to meet you and you don't even, maybe it's your younger brother. And you don't even know the younger brother. If you're not comfortable, if you don't think you don't want to do it, don't do it. You don't have to do it. And I see no reason why the person should also be angry. Shouldn't be angry, because
I think what angered my friend was just she held on to the reference for a while, for a long time.
No, that's the reason why she's angry. Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason why. Let's just go to one of the comments here. The person says, to my knowledge, the trust are not allowed to refuse you a reference. It can go straight to H. Yes, that's true. If the manager doesn't want to do it as people leave, if it goes straight to HR, they will just confirm date of employment, sickness. I will maybe do this and say your previous manager left. If the interviewer team are unlikely to find out, okay, the person is just giving suggestion on it. But I think contact the HR truly, yes.
If instead of saying the previous manager left, you can say the manager never received the email. So probably that's why it was forwarded to the HR.
Yeah, and they give us the chance to change your reference anytime, so which is a good thing. The HR, so yeah, I don't even think about it, because there are some companies safe that the reference goes to the HR, not to the manager.
I think you are the one that puts in the reference.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's true. No, I mean there are some, like, even when you put in the reference, some people will not receive, like, some job. I'm not talking about nursing now, but there are some jobs that the manager will not receive that mail. They can't receive such mail to their direct yeah. So you have to get through to the HR first. Yeah.
Well, I think that's an alternative. So if you think instead of you contacting the manager and say, hi, hello, I've sent they sent you a reference email for you to fill in. What have I done wrong for you not to fill this email? Instead of you doing that sending that awkward message, just go straight to the HR and then HR. I'm sure HR does not have a personal beef with you. Exactly. Because I bet the HR might have not seen you in their life.
Exactly.
So it's best for you to just go through to the HR. I think
comment here. As a hiring manager, I've always preferred when people just use HR. They send specific data and that, so anything else is someone's opinion, which can be biased and unreliable. I've had references saying the person was incredible. They've been lazy.
Whereas they've been lazy.
Oh God. References saying under confidence, then they've been the best worker ever. That's flourished. Okay. References that says someone is under confidence, then the person might end up being the best worker ever. Rather get a quick word from HR confirming dates than hear people's bias.
Sometimes I think references is just subjective. I think what some people want, especially professional references, just when you've worked with them.
But you know, there are some. I understand what this person is saying about being biased, but there are also some workers, you know, that can be lazy. That is
instead of you to say,
it's like it's obvious. It's not like it's not the manager's opinion at all, and it's not like the manager is biased or something. It's just the way the person is. And people can also testify. I have a
story. Reminded me of before I went on mat leave. There's this doctor. Everyone has got an opinion about this doctor. To be honest, this doctor is not the best. I'm not trying to badmouth him, but I don't want to use the word lazy, but he has his own unique way of doing his things. And he's slow. And oh my God, before you can get in touch with him, especially when you've got emergency patient, like, it can be infuriating. Anytime you see his name as doctor on call, you'll be sad all day because he's going
to take his time.
And because being fair on me, I'm just okay with everyone. Like, I'm just okay, I'm cool with everyone. That's like what everyone has been saying about this doctor. Although it still vexes me, but yet I still do as if, no, you're okay, you're cool. So there was a time he wanted to do, there's this thing, it's more like doctors, it's not reference. It's more like performance something. I can't remember exactly because I think I did for like 3 different doctors. So he now said, it was like, can I please help him do so online? And she sent my work email, which I did. When I now got home, I received the email, and they were telling me to tell me like I should say something about this doctor. And honestly, I don't have the best of words to say to describe this man. They'll be like, is he confident? Is it this? His relationship with patients? His relationship with patient relatives? All those things. Best of my knowledge, this man is not it. I'm telling you. And I told my husband, I was like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not happy feeling this thing. Like, because I'm going to lie. You understand?
What did you not do for the person?
He said he was even angry. Like, why did you because he was going to ask you for this, why did you give me your professional email? Like, if you are not going to do it, just leave it. It's best for you to not put anything there than for you to lie and you are not happy. You won't be able to sleep at the end of the day.
But you like, if you fill that form and give him just put it the way it is, you still get to see the person that's working with you. Or is he leaving?
No, it's not leaving. It's just like performance review or something like that. And you know the annoying thing? Most times they used to get the email of what you've written. There is not anonymous. So it's quite awkward. So I didn't feel it that day. The next day, I'm not sure I feel it. The man now asked me, I was like, doing a follow-up. You're yet to fill it in. He's going to close that night, blah, 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 blah. I was so uncomfortable. I can't remember what I did though, eventually. I can't remember. Oh, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what I did eventually. So yeah, that reminds me. Instead of just giving bad referencing, would you prefer not to give any reference?
I think if you're in that situation, truly, like, it's just hard. It's really hard.
Would you prefer not to fill it in?
I think I will end up feeling it though. I will just not give. I'll just.
Yeah, you'll be
or
feeling.
maybe you know what? I won't write anything. Just on that thing.
You must, because you won't be able to submit it without writing anything.
I don't have to write any detailed thing.
Yeah, he's a good doctor. Submit.
No, I don't have to write anything. You get what I'm saying?
There's description box. You must write something.
You don't have to write too much.
No, you don't have to write too much.
Exactly. Even if it is you just look for another word to use.
Incredible.
That's it. Just look for one short word to say, and that's it. Just to show that the person works with you. Maybe yeah. So I don't think you have to write anything. Start lying that the person is smart, the person is hardworking, the person is
it can be uncomfortable, especially if the person is not the best of staff to work with. Oh well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. That will be all for this episode. We appreciate you guys once again. We are saying thank you. And we hope you continue to enjoy our videos, and please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. A lot of people have been watching our videos and haven't been subscribing. Please guys, we need you to subscribe. We want you to hit on that subscribe button and follow our channel. That will be all for today. See you in our next video.